What's up, everyone? First of all, I'm not driving. I am at home in my driveway. Windows are open. So, on the way back from the hardware store, listening to SAT radio. There wasn't nothing on the 5 stations I like to listen to, so I flipped to America's Newsroom. I don't really know who news outlet that is. Don't really care. They were talking about the new COVID and the Delta variant and the vaccine. And they were talking about Florida in particular, 11 days straight, record numbers being hospitalized due to the Delta variant. And that 28% of all hospital beds in Florida are COVID patients. Well, I hate that, but that's life. So one of the news anchors, the Mail, was saying they live in New York, so I'm probably Fox, whatever. He went out to dinner the other night and to a nightclub afterwards, bar, grill, I don't remember exactly. But he didn't have his vaccine card and they wouldn't let him in. And the guy he was with said, "Hey, when did you get your shot?" And he said, "April 23rd. He's like, "Well, pull up the new app for New York State and find your name, put in the date." Sure enough, he was on the app. So that right there goes to show they're tracking you. I don't want to say tracking you as far as what you shop, where you go every day, what you buy, how many times you go to the bathroom, yada, yada, yada. But you're on a registry. My main issue with being on a registry, 1, I am a vet. 2, I was in combat. 3, I do own a firearm. If you know me, you know that. 4, I'm already on a wildlife registry because I have a hunting license and fish license. I'm already on a Republican voting registry because that's my demographic for voting. Now, I know a lot of people say, well, you shouldn't have to have voter ID because it's racism, discrimination. Well, BS. If you can go to Walmart and you can go to AT&T, Verizon, and get a new cell phone, you can get a stupid voter ID card. That's bogus. But that's not what this video is about. The video is about whether or not I should choose to be vaccinated. At this moment, I choose no. You're seeing all the time on the news that hospital employees must be vaccinated by such date or they're going to be fired. And I'm sure you've seen the memes where the nurses holding the signs. We went from heroes to zeros because they fought the last year and a half without a vaccine. And now they're made to have a vaccine before they come to work. My daughter, if you know me, you know she's a teacher in elementary school. Fortunately, she hasn't had that mandate that she must be vaccinated to go to work. Like, you've also probably seen memes on social media. What happened to my body, my choice? Does that not count anymore? You can relate this to so many other things. You can twist it and turn it to your views. Yada, 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 whatever. I don't really give a crap. My thing, I guess why I'm making this video, is the more you hear, the more I hear, is trying to decipher, is it scare tactics? Is it public service? Do I stand my ground and don't get the vaccine? Do I get the vaccine? Also, in the news report, they were saying Moderna has the best, between Moderna and Pfizer, Moderna is the best for protecting you against the Delta, protecting you from spreading, and protecting you from protecting you from getting COVID-19 if you've never had it. I do not really want the shot. I don't trust, I don't want to say the government, but I don't trust how fast it showed up. It hasn't been out in the market long enough. And I'm sure you're going to say, oh, what about the measles shots and the chickenpox shot and the smallpox shot and the polio shot? All that stuff has had years and years of testing, research. This whole COVID thing is new. My generation, I'm 49, we haven't really had to deal with a global pandemic. You know, I didn't grow up worried about polio and smallpox and the Black Plague and seeing 28% of the people dying. You know, we don't live in Africa and, you know, 1 out of three people have AIDS and die, but yet they're still rampantly having sex and making babies. And they got no food and no water, but it's okay. You know, you could twist this so many ways to benefit your thoughts. Don't know. You know, some of my friends are vaccinated, some of my friends aren't vaccinated. When do you draw the line and say, okay, it's time to do my part, and say, okay, I'll get the shot, so I'll be that one person who may not spread it? Don't know. Give me your thoughts. I'm not editing, I'm not watching this. This is a one-shot deal. Let me know.